afternoon and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Today I'm going to show you how we dehydrate pineapples. You're going to need a steamer for this, okay? Get some cold water and put it in the bottom part of your steamer. And you're going to bring this to a boil. While it's coming to a boil, yeah, that should be enough. Make sure the water does not come through the holes up here because you're steaming. You don't want any water touching your fruit. Okay? I'm just going to add a little more water to this. Put the lid on. Just let it do what it has to do. Now we're going to work on the pineapple. Now, if I want a canned pineapple, I have a thing to cut them so I can make rings of pineapple. I haven't used it yet, but today I just want to dehydrate. This week will be a lot of dehydrating fruit, and I'll show you how I do it. I know a lot of people cut all these eyes off. I don't. I do as much as I can, but if you cut all the eyes, you really cut a lot of your pineapple off. So you just sort of have to judge how much you're willing to take and deal with. But it never bothered me much. I think that's pretty much it that I'm going to do. Now the core we don't want. We want the rest of the pineapple. So cut the core out. I'm just going to cut them in chunks. Wait a minute, I can't cut them in chunks. Sorry about that. Let me start cutting it down now. Where was my head going? I don't know. Let's see. I think it's how I want to cut them. I don't think it really matters how I want to cut them. You want them about 1/4 of an inch thick. I'm going to be getting a mandolin, which will help me do this because I usually do it by eye, but I think it'll just be easier if I get a mandolin. So I'm cutting them in smaller pieces. So you're talking about 1/4 of an inch. By the way, dehydrated pineapple is delicious. you ever find pineapple on sale, you can get 2 or 3 of them. You get a lovely snack. I plan to put this into my trail mixes that I make. So try to get them about the same size. They'll tell you that, so they all dehydrate at the right time. Now this I'm going to cut into sticks. You make iced tea or a tea and you have it cold. Put this into the glass with the ice. Let them serve it like that and let it sit. It is so good. It's an old thing. I remember doing it. My mother always did it when we had tea. And if you have somebody who likes pineapple like me, they'll probably sit there and say, can I have the core? Because you want to eat it. See, if you dehydrate, and you get so much done. And if you have a smoker, oh my God, there isn't much you can't do. It's work, but in the winter, in the autumn, and you're eating your harvest and all your hard work, it's really quite nice. Now this, I'm going to put in a bag with other fruit that I've collected, a whole bunch of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in a slow cooker. I just make a fruit drink. I'm not going to call it by any special name, because it has apples, kiwis, pineapple, orange. It's just got so much in it, you know, that I'm not going to be able to say, oh, it's this or that. I'm just going to have to just say what it is. It's fruit. But I think it'd be nice canning it then on a hot day. You get some ice and you put it in, and sweeten to taste, or just drink it that way would be fine. The whole thing is try not to waste any more than you have to. Oh, that bag is full. I gotta get another bag for fruit. I usually use 2 bags to go into my slow cooker when I'm making stocks and stuff like that. I have 1 bag. This will be my second bag. This way you really utilize a lot of it. Now if you don't like the core, you can throw it in here and you can cook it down. But I plan to use it in other areas, like I said. As soon as that boils, I'll be back. Okay, the steam has come up. I'm going to throw these in here. And what you're going to do is you're going to steam them until they become a bright yellow. They said it's going to take about 5 minutes. Okay, so we'll see. Haven't done this since last year. So let's get that going, and I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. Okay, they've been steaming for exactly 5 minutes. You have to wait till the steam starts coming up, then you know it's steaming, because the water can be boiling to put the fruit in. You've got to wait till that steam and you see it coming out on the side. That's when you know it's been done. Now, this is hot. But you're going to lay out all of these pieces. Do not have them touch, because if they touch, when they dehydrate, they're going to stick together. Okay? So just letting you know ahead of time. Oh. I always forget how hot this thing gets. It's hotter as I get lower. I don't think you need to see me. I'm going to be laying out about 3 trays, and I'll be back when I finish. Okay, now that we've done the papaya, I'm going to use kiwi because they use the same time. So I'm going to peel the kiwis. And you're going to cut them about 1/4 inch thick. By the way, dried kiwi goes excellent in a trail mix. They're really quite nice. All right, so you're going to cut it about 1/4 of an inch. Put them in a bowl. So you can do kiwis and pineapple because at 125 they both take 12 hours. If the pineapple isn't quite crisp, you can always leave it in an extra 3 hours, and it'll be fine. Just take the kiwi out if it's done. But one thing you must always remember is this dehydrated food has to cool completely before you can even put it away. If you put it away before that time, that heat and stuff is going to build up moisture, and then all your hard work goes down the drain. So my dehydrator is going to be very, very busy. And if you make a homemade trail mix, when your children come home, believe you me, they will grab it, and then you know it's all fresh fruit. So you know what they're getting. And by the way, the coconut that I did yesterday came out beautifully. I already have it in a jar. And that much coconut that you saw only did a pint jar. So buy 2 or 3 coconuts, and you'll have your own coconut flakes if you dehydrate them. And yes, I'm going to save the peelings of the kiwi. They're going to go in with the pineapple and stuff. So when I make that fruit drink I'm talking about, fruit juice, I'll have all these flavors in it together. Okay. Now what you have to do is you have to put some lemon juice on this. And toss it around thoroughly. These have to be coated. Let me get rid of this. See, I already have pineapple on this one, but I'm just going to finish up with kiwi on this one. Yeah, I do need a mandolin. Those are not straight. And dehydration also keeps the flavor. It does hold the flavor, so don't think you're losing flavor with it. It's only dry. That's all it is. But the nutrients and stuff are right in there with it. Now these are going in, and I will be dehydrating it. They say 125 for 12 hours. I'm going to pick mine up to 14 hours at 122 because mine does not register at 125. And that's the beginning of how we dehydrate kiwis and pineapples, which are a little different. So I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see how they come out.